Hey Warriors, coming to you with a message about meditation, family meditation. A lot of times on this journey, adventure, we tend to focus more within, which is good. We're supposed to be doing that. But those of us that have kids, we also have opportunities as we learn to start helping our kids learn too. A lot of times we're older when we have an awakening. So now we have the opportunity to show our kids and give our kids the tools that we didn't quite get. So this message is about family meditation, the different ways. Meditation doesn't always have to be sitting in a lotus position on the floor with our eyes shut. There's many different ways to meditate, and especially for kids, younger ones, even preschool age, can take a few seconds of meditation. With preschoolers, it's as simple as, just stopping for a second. You can hold their little hands and get right down there with them and say, okay, let's breathe. 10 seconds is all it takes. And you can do that a couple times throughout the day. And that's an actual meditation for a preschooler to help them just gain their breath and take a second to be still. As they get older, at 5, 6, you can add a minute. You also know your child and how long their attention span is and everything. Other ways are, one of my favorite is, it's called quiet walking. And the goal is, like, for the younger ones, you kind of make a game out of it. And you say, we're going to go for a walk, but we're going to be quiet. And before you start the walk, you tell them to use their senses. This is good for 4, 5, 6-year-olds, and have them use their senses, seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling. And when they come back, ask them, what all did you see? What did you smell? What did you feel? What did you hear? Make it a game. The older ones, you can explain it a little bit more in depth and tweak it and everything to how it works for them. Coloring. Coloring is amazing meditation. And it doesn't have to be those new, coloring books that are coming into style for the adult meditations. You can sit there with the Disney Princess coloring book with your kid, or, Star Wars, whatever, and meditate with your kids just by sitting there coloring with them. Gardening. Gardening is amazing with kids, and gardening also helps you teach them about grounding, because how do plants grow? From the roots. And you can talk to them while you're doing it, and you're focusing on it, and you're tilling the soil, and you're helping something grow. And in doing that, you're not only teaching them elements and stuff like that, you're doing mindful meditation. Arts and crafts, stuff like cotton balls, the popsicle stick houses, just little stuff that you don't have to have it perfect. You can use glue and have it all sticky on your fingers and stuff like that, and just something that'll get you out of your mind. It doesn't have to be perfect, just something where they can feel the texture of different things, because meditation also has to do with textures and what you're feeling, what your body is. You're becoming mindful into your body and the awareness of it and what's going on with it. Swimming, because water is healing. And it's also another thing you can kind of do with the younger ones, because you can do a floating meditation. You can have them go on their back and on your arms like this and just sway with the water, just floating. And that's a beautiful meditation, because it kind of, especially for the kids, it also teaches them trust. Baking and cooking simple dishes, the kind that, no instruction needed, simple cookies and stuff like that. You kind of get out of your head, and you're able to sit there and talk back and forth, and it brings that awareness to your thoughts, and you're passing them back and forth between your kids. It's really, really easy. And my very, very, very favorite, which some kids like it and some kids don't, I've always been one of those who loved cleaning, especially when something was bothering me. And cleaning for me is the best moving meditation there is, because you can literally get out of your head. You're doing things remotely, just routine, just go, 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 go. And you don't have to think about it. Your mind can just clear. Another thing besides the meditation is teaching the kids just to take a beat. How we have learned through our awakening period and our growth and everything else, take a minute to ground. Just teach them, whenever they start feeling overwhelmed, stop, breathe, hold, release. And that will benefit them whenever you're not around them. They'll find themselves doing it if you make it a priority to teach them. Doing these things not only gives you time together, but there are studies that show that in the long run, your children benefit, health-wise from it. Not only mentally, but physically. And it's also a way, to give you guys a little bit of time together. That's it for now. Till next time. Bye, warriors.